Hello, kindergarten, and welcome to our third week of faraway kindergarten classes. Might look a little bit different because I don't get to be in our classroom anymore either, so I'm going to be doing stuff from my house. So this is part of my house. We'll still have our daily schedule. We only have my little calendar. I didn't have enough room to bring the giant calendar home with us, so I'll just be using my little one like you guys from now on. Your grown-ups picked up a new packet for you that looks like this. So the first little packet says School at Home Checklist. And these are just different things that you can do at home. Some of them are from our packets and some of them are things you can do on your own. And you can cross them off when you do them and you can try to get tic-tac-toes, and that's kind of fun. Something else you got in your packet is a sticker chart and some stickers. Those are for your grown-ups to use with you when you're being helpful or you're working hard or you're being really kind. Someone in your house could give you a sticker for your sticker chart. And then when we all come back together and you bring your sticker chart back to me, you could win a reward. Remember the rewards that we have when you fill up your sticker chart? We have, like, you could write with a pen for the day, you could sit in a teacher chair for the day, you could pick which center and center partner you want to have, you could set a stuffed animal for the day, you could run morning meeting, or you could choose to take a break during morning meeting time. So those were all of the rewards. So if you fill up your sticker chart, if your grown-ups give you stickers for doing great things around the house, then you could earn those rewards. So let's get started by talking about our day today. I didn't bring a pointer home, darn it. I guess I'll use this. Today's schedule: morning work, class meeting, literacy block. You know what? I messed that up, didn't I? We do class meeting first. I mess that up in class a lot too, don't I? There we go. All right, let's do it again. Today's schedule: class meeting, morning work, literacy block, math, and read aloud. I'm really excited for our read aloud today. We have a special guest that's going to help me do our read aloud. He doesn't know that he's helping me yet. It's going to be a surprise for him too. So let's get started on our class meeting. I have my name tag. I hope you're still practicing yours. I know some of you are, and I know some of you are working really hard on your address too. And have you heard about the teddy bear thing, about people putting teddy bears up in their window and you can go around, drive around with your grown-ups, or if you go for a walk with your grown-ups, you can look in people's windows. We have a teddy bear in our window. If you come out to South Fork Road out by the cemetery, look for our house with the yellow door because there's a teddy bear in one of our windows for you to look at. So do your name card. Then, for calendar time, we were not together on Saturday the 28th, so make sure you put it 28th. And we were not together on the 29th, Sunday, at 2/9. But today is the 30th, and guess what? We're almost done with March. Then we'll get to flip this over and do the back. So put a 30, 3 10s, and 0 1s. And you'll choose a voice. I'm going to use a grumpy voice today. Let's start at 9 and go up to 30 in our grumpy voice. Ready? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Today is Monday, March 30th, 2020. Next, let's do some morning work. Oh, you guys, we're starting on our next packet of morning work. So you got this in the bag that I brought to everybody's house. And this has all the rest of our morning works for the rest of the time that we're supposed to be apart. So there are a lot more in this one. Let's pull out today's. Day 129, and write our name at the top. All right, we're going to fill in the word of what we see in the picture. First one is this thing that you hit a ball with. Bat. Let's make the sounds and write them. The first sound in bat is B. Next sound, ah. And the last sound, t. B, at, bat. Next, when someone uses their hand and they put it up against your back in a nice way, they give you a little pat. Let's write pat. First sound, p. Middle sound, ah. And last sound, t. P, at, pat. What do you guys do on your wiggle seats at the rug? Sit. Let's write sit. First sound, s. Middle sound, eh. And last sound, t. Let's make all the sounds. S, I, t, sit. The next picture is sort of ridiculous. It already tells us the color and the word. It's t-a-n, tan, one of the colors that we have for crayons. So let's write those sounds. T, a, n, t, a, n, tan. So we have bat, pat, sit, tan. Two of those words rhyme. Do you know which two words rhyme? Yep. Bat, pat rhyme. They have the same middle and ending sound. Let's look down at our comparing objects. Count the objects. Color the set that has fewer objects red. Color the set that has more objects yellow. So we need our crayons for this. Let's touch and count the apples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 apples over here. Let's count how many apples over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 12 and 11. Which is fewer? 11. Let's color these apples red. Do you like to eat red apples? My favorite are those apples that are sort of like a yellow color. And they're really crispy. The green apples, like the Granny Smith apples, are kind of more sour. And some of you might like that better. Once we got a fruit called a grapple, and it tasted like a grape and an apple. And it was kind of weird. We have apple trees in our backyard. And one type is called a transparent apple. And they're pretty sour. The deer like to eat those. All right, we're done with our 11 red apples. Now, the set that has more, we're going to color yellow. So let's color our 12 apples yellow. All right, we're done with our 12 yellow and our 11 red apples. You can go back on the top and color in those pictures now too if you want. All right, time for literacy block. Let's practice with the letter G today and the G sound. Remember when we make the G sound, we grab our throat, or not grab it, like touch it, and make a G sound like you're gulping. G, gulp. Okay, I'll say a word. If it starts with G, put your hand on your throat. If it doesn't start with G, keep your hand down, okay? Go. G. O. Starts with G. Boy. Boy. Doesn't start with G. Guess. G. S. Starts with G. Save. Save doesn't start with G. Window. Window doesn't start with G. Gate. G. Gate starts with G. How about guppy? Guppy starts with G. Moon. Moon does not start with G. Flag. Flag does not start with G. Guess. Guess starts with G. Good. Now let's look at some words. All of these words start with G. Let's make the sounds together. G, ot, got. I got a gallon of milk at the store today. Got. G, ab, gab. When you like to talk, you like to gab. G, ass, gas. Make sure there's gas in your car. G, app, gap. Leave a little gap in between your words when you write sentences. Gap. Ooh, this one has a beginning blend. Goal, add, glad. I am glad that we still get to do kindergarten together. And gob, gob. Please spit out that gob of gum. All right, next, we're gonna look in our packet. So not this little first packet like this, but the one right behind it. It looks like this. It says beginning sound puzzles. Right behind this page, it says set 1 letter sounds. I already colored mine, but now you can go through and color yours. They're all the letters in the alphabet. So you can pause it here if you want and color these. And then we're going to cut them out. And I'll show you how to cut them out. I'll cut out one. We're gonna make them so they're like little puzzle pieces. We have some kind of like this in class. So I'll cut out around the dark black line like this. And then I'll cut on this in between line too. So I have 2 parts. I have a bow and a B. And you'll do that for each letter. So you can pause it now while you do that. And I'm going to pause mine while I do it too. All right, so I cut all of mine out, and that took a really long time. I made a pile of my letters and a pile of my pictures. So I'm gonna mix them all up. And I'll start with a picture, and then I'll figure out the letter that it starts with. So first I have a kangaroo. What does kangaroo start with? K, k, k. It starts with a K sound. Now remember, we have two letters that say K. This one starts with K. I'm gonna put it way up here in the top. K, kangaroo. Next, I'm gonna do my tiger. T, t, t. Tiger starts with T. There's my T. T, tiger. Next I have a goat. What does goat start with? G, g. That sound we're practicing. G. Next, how about a bow? What does bow start with? B, b, B. Ooh, the sour thing. Lemon. What does lemon start with? Oh, lemon. Next I have jellyfish. What does jellyfish start with? J, 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 J. Ooh, next I have a mermaid. What does mermaid start with? Where's my letter that says M? Next I have an igloo. What does igloo start with? I, I, I. What letter says I? I. Oh, this one's kind of tricky. This is the sound a duck makes. What sound does a duck make? Quack. What does quack start with? Qua. Qua. Q. Next, this thing that you blow, that you smell things with, your nose. What does nose start with? Nose. I have a yummy, delicious dessert. What is this? Pie. What does pie start with? Pie. Next, I have a rocket. What does rocket start with? Next, I have this really smart animal, seal. Seal starts with S. Next, this big umbrella. What does umbrella start with? U. What is this thing? A watch. What does watch start with? Watch. Next, what is this? Elephant. What does elephant start with? E, e, e. How about this thing that you suck up all the dirt? Vacuum. What does vacuum start with? V. It's kind of the sound a vacuum makes too. How about this animal? It's quick. Rhymes with lots of things. Fox. This is the last sound in fox. They're getting kind of tricky. What is the last sound you hear in fox? Next, what is this thing that goes down and up and down and up? Yo-yo. What does yo-yo start with? Yeah, yo-yo. Oh, next, this cute little animal. What is that? A dog. What does dog start with? Dog. Next, this prickly plant. Cactus. What does cactus start with? Cactus. Then, what are these things that you walk on? Feet. What does feet start with? What is this juicy fruit? Apple. What does apple start with? Apple. How about this? Octopus. What does octopus start with? Ah. Next, what is this yummy stuff from a bee? Honey. What does honey start with? Honey. And our very last one. Zipper. What does zipper start with? Z. Holy cow, look at all of those, kindergarten. Now yours don't have to be in the same order, and you don't even have to do yours the same time I did. You could just do this one with me, and then you could do your own at your own table without me. You could also try to put yours in alphabetical order if you want. See if you can do that too. All right, for math time today, we're gonna look in our next math packet. So in here, you have the school at home checklist. Then you have the one that we just got our little cards out of. Then there's one that says spinning shapes. Take that packet out. We're gonna look at this page that has sphere, pyramid, cube, and cylinder on it. Take out your pencil and write your name at the top. Then, in your bag, you should have some paper clips. Take out one of your paper clips because we're going to use that as a spinner. Now, you'll use your pencil to hold the paper clip down right here in the middle, and then you'll flick the paper clip and it'll land on a shape. Mine land on a cylinder. So I'm gonna make a mark above the cylinder. Then I'll do it again. That wasn't a good spin. I landed on the pyramid this time, so I'm gonna make a mark above my pyramid. Now yours don't have to be just like mine. You might have a different shape that wins. I landed on sphere this time. Oh, I got a sphere again. What's this one? Cube. I landed on cube this time. I got another cylinder. pyramid. Another pyramid. Sphere. Cube. Well, let's see. So sphere and pyramid are tied for first, and cube and cylinder are tied for last. Pyramid again. Sphere. Cube. Cylinder. Cylinder. Oh, now I got 3 of them tied for first. Pyramid. Pyramid is pulling out ahead. Cylinder. Cylinder's catching up. Cube. 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 Oh, now cube and pyramid are tied. Oh, cube is ahead. Here comes pyramid. And cylinder. Another cylinder. Oh my goodness. That poor sphere is way behind. Oh, here it comes. Oh man. Holy cow. Now they're all tied. That was totally on the line. Pyramid. Cube. Sphere. Cylinder. Cylinder. Who's gonna win it? It's cylinder. So I had cylinder win. You might have a different shape win yours. But when you're all done with this, you can color your shapes and you can color your little kid up in the top too. Next is our special guest doing Read Aloud with us.
All right, kindergarten, it is the end of our Monday, and our special guest to read our book today is my dog, Gibby. And so we're going to read one of Gibby's favorite books. It's called Pig the Pug, and Pig is kind of rude and selfish, and Gibby is also kind of rude and selfish. Aren't you, Gib? Are you kind of rude and selfish? Yeah. Do you want to sit up while we read? That's a good idea. Okay, let's read about Pig the Pug, okay? You want to look at it too with the kids? Yeah. Pig was a pug, and I'm sorry to say, he was greedy and selfish in most every way. He lived in a house with a wiener dog named Trevor. But when was he nice to him? I'll tell you, never. You've got some great toys there, poor Trevor would say. But Pig would just grumble, they're mine, go away. Pig doesn't sound like he shares very well. But it might be more fun, Trevor said to Pig, if we both played together. Well, Pig flipped his wig. No, they are mine, didn't you hear? Only mine. You keep your paws off them. They are mine, mine, mine. I know what your game is. You want me to share, but I'll never do that. I won't, I swear. And with that, he proceeded to gather his stuff and make a big pile with a huff and a puff. And once he had gathered them up in a pile, he howled from the top with a satisfied smile. "There," shouted Pig, "now you won't get my loot. It's mine, 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 mine. So why don't you scoot?" Oh, that poor little Trevor. He just wanted to play with Pig. But just at that moment, poor Trevor did see the pile was wobbling. Oh, dear me. "Watch out up there," good Trevor did cry. But the shame of it was, the pugs cannot fly. Pig the pug fell out the window. Gib, what do you think's gonna happen next? Really? Me too. These days it's different, I'm happy to say. It's so very different in most every way. Oh, look at, there's Trevor playing with some toys. Did you see that, Gib? That looks pretty good, right? Yes, Pig shares his toys now, and Trevor's his friend, and they both play together. Oh, you like that part? While Pig's on the mend. Uh-oh, it looks like Pig was in a full body cast from falling out the window. So I think Pig learned something. I think he learned that if you share, then it's more fun, right? Do you think so too, Gib? Yeah, just go back to sleep. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow.